What's going on, YouTube? Tonight we're taking a look at the Waffen Werks AK74. These are made from unissued Bulgarian parts kits, built on a US receiver with a US made barrel, and they have a really nice high quality KG gun coat finish. They're assembled by Waffen Werks of Knoxville, Tennessee. And this is going to be my review of this rifle and give you a little overview of all the features and what to expect on the rifle. Of course, being a being an AK-74 rifle, it's chambered in the 5.45 caliber round, which is this round here. It's very similar to American 5.56. It's just a little bit different, a little shorter case. But the great thing about this round is it's very affordable to shoot. You can buy these crates of ammo with 2,160 rounds, and the rounds end up being about 10 or 11 cents a round, depending on where you find it and how much you have to pay for shipping and stuff. But 5.45 is a great affordable round that you can go out and shoot a lot and have a lot of fun and get a lot of trigger time. So that's one of the best things about the AK-74 rifle. AK-74s are a little bit different than AK-47s. The stocks have a lightning cut in the back here. Of course, the magazine's a little bit straighter than your standard AK mag. You can see here the standard AK mag is more curved. You know, when you look at it next to the 5.45 AK-74 mag. The gas block here cuts off at 90 degrees and it has this great muzzle brake. And the Waffen Werks have the original Bulgarian chrome line zigzag muzzle brake, and I'll show you that in a second. But that's a really great effective muzzle brake. These guns, Waffen Werks makes them a couple different ways with plum furniture or new furniture, but this particular model has the surplus Bulgarian furniture, and it's a solid wood stock. This is a really nice solid wood stock, solid wood fore-end, and then a laminate gas tube cover. The finish on these are definitely surplus. They definitely show some handling marks and some rack wear and stuff like that. But it's a really nice looking set of furniture still. Bulgarians are known for having a high quality solid wood furniture. It does have a US made Tapco grip, which is kind of a black plastic grip, and it has a Tapco G2 trigger. The trigger on this is really pretty nice. It pulls at about 5 pounds pull weight, and it's got a really short reset, but they seem to be improved. Before, the Tapco triggers were kind of prone to having trigger slap, which is when the gun cycles, it would jam the trigger forward a little bit. But these don't do that at all. They're really well. The only included accessory that comes with it is a 30-round Bulgarian mag. It's a polymer mag with metal locking lugs and metal feed lips. It's a really good mag. I kind of wish it came with some more accessories like a sling and a bayonet, but you just don't really get that stuff anymore. You know, Waffen Werks doesn't even get that. I didn't even get a box that this came in. The seller said they ship them 2 to a box, so it didn't even come with the box. As you can see here, the rivets are very well formed, and that's what you want to look for on an AK. You want to check out the rivets and make sure that they have a nice even round forming, and like that they're fully in there, they're fully seated, and there's no wiggle. It's built on a Nodak spud receiver, which those are pretty much the best US made receivers. Are fully heat treated, and you can see here it's got the bump underneath for the trigger, and it's got this beautiful KG gun coat finish. I don't know if it comes out on the camera, but it's just a really nice finish. I have the Arsenal, and I think this KG finish is even better than the Arsenal finish. And also on the other side here, it's got the scope mount accessory rail mounted on here. And here you can see Waffen Werks, Knoxville, Tennessee. And here on the front trunnion, these are the markings. And it's got the circle 10, the double circle with the 10 in the middle. And that's Bulgarian marking. And then it's got the 2 Cyrillic letters and the 29. 29, that is the year code. And they started dating these, I forget when they started dating these, but 29 basically equals 1989, which was the last year, the Warsaw Pact, the last year that Bulgaria used AK-74s like this. And so these were a completely unissued parts kit. It was never used. They were built into rifles that were never used. They just sat in storage. And so these were demilled and sent over to the U.S. as parts kits and rebuilt by Waffen Werks into the rifles that you see. But all the numbers match. I'll show you that here. I'll break it out and break it down and show you the inside so you can see how the numbers all match. Okay, so here you see the numbers on the parts kit. The front trunnion's marked 1694, and so when you're checking out a rifle, you want to check and see it's got the 694 on the bolt and on the extractor there, and also on the bolt carrier. So you can see the 694 right there. Kind of hard to see, but it's on there. And also on this dust cover, you can see it right there, the 1694 on the dust cover. So all the parts match. They all came from the same rifle. Okay, so here's the muzzle brake, and this is the original Bulgarian. It's chrome lined. I don't know if you can see that, but it is chrome lined, and you can see in there the zigzag cuts, the zigzag laser cuts. That's why these are called a zigzag style muzzle brake. Later models use what's called a half moon, which didn't have these laser cuts. They just had a slit in the side. But this is a really effective muzzle brake, and it really keeps the weapon on target. And mitigates recoil to almost nothing. The 5.45 hits really light. I think it hits a little bit less than 5.56, but it with this brake too, it just makes the rifle just sit in place. They're actually very accurate rifles. I took this out to the range and shot it, and I'm going to run some targets up. Let me put this back together, and I'll show you guys some targets for about what kind of accuracy I got out of this rifle. Here's some targets. These were at 25 yards. I was gonna try to zero it, and I thought I was gonna have to adjust the sights, but it was pretty much right on at 25 yards. So here's this first target, and then here's a second target. I mean, that's a little bit around 3 inches. Iron sights. Not shooting off a bench rest or anything. I mean, I think that's really good for 25 yards, and it was right on out of the box. I have another target here. This was one. This was at 100 yards. Pretty much everything was on the paper. I think I shot 30 rounds at this target. So. Okay, guys. So as you can tell, I'm really pleased with the Waffen Werks AK-74 rifle. It's a really great rifle on a Bulgarian parts kit on a U.S. receiver with a U.S. made barrel, and all in all, really great rifle in 5.45, which is really affordable round to shoot. So thanks again for watching. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments or send me a message. Thanks. Bye.